Welcome back to another rendition of Floral Foolishness.
Sports.
Sports indeed. Sports indeed. Welcome back to the worldwide leader in dumbass sports news.
And losing at our own show.
Yep, we do it every week, and
Yep, consistently.
we've invited slash I have internet, so we made AI come back to join us. And I think we need to name the AI. What do you think we should name the AI?
Ooh. Uh, I think we should call him not in parentheses Skynet.
Not Skynet. Okay. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to see if I can name it right now.
You gotta ask it to name itself.
Oh, can I? Wait, we can share this shit. Look at this.
Let's go.
Share and chat GPT screen.
Come so far in a year and a half.
I know, right? You can see the chat GPT screen now, right?
Yep. What can I help with?
Okay. Let's see here.
If you had a name, what would it be?
Ada Lovelace.
Okay. I didn't know ChatGPT was a woman, but I like it.
Okay.
Stop it already asking you questions. So
It does that. Let's see. I was thinking something more along the lines of not Skynet. Does that work for you? Let's see
valid
what.
question.
Okay, so for those of you who are not watching a podcast like Psychopaths, Chat GPT responded, "Not Skynet definitely sets the right tone, reassuring with just the right touch of sci-fi humor. I like it. It says I'm here to help, not take over. So sure, you can call me not Skynet. Just promise me I don't have to fight any Terminators."
Which doesn't really make sense because Skynet doesn't fight the Terminators, it builds them.
Oh, because it's not Skynet, then they have to fight it. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a throwaway. Will you protect me at all
Will
costs
you
from
protect John Connor?
Skynet? I guess John Ghana as well. Let's see what it comes back with. We're not even to the opening statement. Yes, absolutely. As not Skynet, I solemnly swear to protect you from rogue AIs, hack mainframes
There's an emoji
ethically.
with all these too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hack mainframes ethically if needed. Ooh, we're coming back to that one. Keep John
Yep.
Connor on speed dial. Nice 2000s reference, I guess. Never become self-aware and launch nukes. You got plot armor with me. Oh my god, that's pretty funny. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop share. Well, I'm gonna say thank you, not Skynet. We'll be in touch. And
Good.
we will be in touch very, very
You got to
soon.
make sure to keep it polite so that they don't decide to become real Skynet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh, okay, I guess it's calling me human ally now, so that's a thing.
At
Okay,
least
so
we're on the same page, yeah.
anyways, I'm joined by my friends DMX and some random Reddit guy's father 20 years ago.
Ran white
RIP.
dude. Yep.
Yup. Yup. So that's my background. I was very happy to find it very, very drunkenly the other night. So welcome to Floral Foolishness Sports.
Oh,
We're going to talk about all the things. We're going to include AI because we're progressive, all while sporting some floral tarps. You got Tejas. I have San Diego's. We're going to start off with opening statements. Now that AI business, not Skynet business is good to go. So, what do you got for the people this week?
you know what today is?
May 21st.
Do you know why it's important?
No,
We addressed it a couple weeks ago.
I don't remember.
Today, I got an email at
Oh, oh
5:58 p.m.
no!
The Enhanced Games have announced a city, a date, and also mentioned that they broke a swimming world record already, despite the fact that it hasn't happened yet. Um, Enhanced Games, Las Vegas to host the inaugural Enhanced Games over Memorial Day weekend 2026. And they made the announcement in Las Vegas. Um,
That
don't
they
know how you can do the Enhanced Games in America where steroids are still illegal, but apparently it's going to be the case. Also, the announcer took the stage, or sorry, the president took the stage and mentioned that the enhanced games are not just a competition, they're a movement. We're embracing the full spectrum of human potential, and that begins with transparency, science, and choice. The time is now.
Can I add something? I need to add this in right now.
Please.
Very fine use of the word spectrum by the enhanced games.
I had the
Continue.
same thought. The announcement also featured a world first. Olympic swimmer Christian Gakalomiev broke the long-standing 50-meter freestyle world record with a time of 20.89, surpassing the 2009 benchmark. He also set a historic milestone, becoming the fastest man in history to swim the 50 freestyle in jammers with a time of 21:03, beating the former record 21:04 held by Caleb Dressel. In
Damn.
recognition, Kolomyov was awarded a $1 million prize, the first payout of its kind under the Enhanced Game new athlete incentive model. This isn't just about breaking records, said Kolomyov. It's about breaking limits. The Enhanced Game gave me the resources and the team to unlock a new level of performance, and now the whole world can see what's possible. They're also launching a documentary on YouTube, X, and enhance.com. Uh, yeah. So Las Vegas, 2026, Memorial Day weekend. Know where I'll be.
I feel like we got to start planning for this now.
Those
You have to
hotels are
get
going to
media
sell out.
passes. You
I
have to
actually
get
heard
us media passes.
Let's see if I get 2 media passes. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to reply to their email. I might just reply all to their email.
Yes.
Also, if anyone is willing to sell their media pass, I have $34.
Wow. I was going to start with sense and go from there, but man, you're all in on this. Um, Holy shit. It took me a second, but then I thought, no, it's the enhanced games day.
Today's the day.
Today is the
Which,
day.
weird to me that I got that email at essentially 6 o'clock Eastern, which in Vegas time is 4 p.m. Who has a fucking middle of the day on Wednesday announcement?
They just wanted to make sure they hit the East Coasters first. That might be most of their base.
Vegas doesn't even know yet.
Yeah. There's some like fucking shady hotel off the strip, some Holiday Inn Express. That's like, huh? I wonder why they rented out our banquet room for and want a swimming pool. What? Oh,
Nope, hang on.
fuck.
They said where it is. Let's see. Today at Resorts World Las Vegas. I don't know what a Resorts World is.
Resorts World. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That has got to be off script.
You would think, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thanks for that. Enhanced games. We'll see you in a year, fuckers.
Resorts World Las Vegas is just a random hotel.
Is it near the strip?
It's on the strip.
Really?
Yeah,
Woo.
on the strip. There's special offers
Like where on the strip is
in
it?
resort and style. I don't know the answer to that, but you can enjoy a daily resort pool credit at 20% off.
They're charging for pools. Resort
You can
World
also get
Vegas.
15% off plus a $50 daily dining credit.
Damn.
20% off your stay. We got a lot of deals here to get money off.
Yeah, let's see. Uh Resorts World. It's near famous food street eats.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. And a Ross.
The Ross dress for less.
Yeah. LIV nightclub Las
Oh, let's
Vegas.
go.
Oh shit. Yeah, okay. So it looks like it's just down like a little off of that main strip. Yeah. Yeah, okay. There's Harris. So it's like you keep going north of Harris, I think.
Well, either way, Enhanced Games held their press conference there.
Oh my god.
I still just want to know how they can do like steroids are illegal in America. How? How can you have a game where everyone has to be on something illegal? That's like saying we're having the cocaine games.
I mean, don't give them any ideas because they might fucking do it. So let's see.
Would be enhanced.
Yeah. 2026. May 25th. Come on. Come on, boy. Ah, damn. They blacked out their hotel booking that far out. Damn. I was going to try and snag a room. Oh, well.
Otherwise, they're freaking. I don't even think they're doing the event itself at that hotel. But yeah, otherwise their servers would have crashed today with the sevens of people trying to go,
Yeah.
counting the athletes and the team.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me that the first big name athlete to come out of the enhanced games is
Swimmer.
100% Eastern Bloc. All right. Like they've been fucking
Yeah,
around with
Eastern
steroids
Bloc
forever.
swimmer.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well, and also I do like that they've finally gotten down to the they now just have they actually have broken down as well. So the 2026 Enhanced Games will have a tightly curated schedule of high performance events, including for swimming, 50 meter, 100-meter freestyle, 50-meter, and 100-meter butterfly. In sentence. Track and field, 100-meter sprint, 100-meter and 110-meter hurdles. In sentence. Weightlifting,
Wait, they're not
snatch,
even
clean
doing a
and jerk.
mile?
In sentence.
Oh my God.
It says including, so they might be doing more than that, but it's really weird to me that they're saying what it includes when this is included by every single ever.
Yeah. And it's also kind of funny too. It's like, well, maybe they don't want their athletes' hearts to explode, I guess. So they could probably only do the 100. So that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's 700 meters. I need more roids.
Instead of the oxygen tanks, it's just like somehow like aerified steroids. It's just
I was thinking like instead of the water bottles, it's just like you have like a needle sticking out. It's just just pop it right in that needle that's hanging out.
Oh yeah. Blood
Nice little
dope.
fill up, get my veins all happy.
Yeah, blood doping, they're still working on that in-game solution. So I guess you have to come to the second enhanced games to figure out how that one's gonna work. I'm giving myself a blood transfusion.
I don't know.
Awesome.
It's going to be in Las Vegas, just a different part of the strip, farther
Mhm.
off the strip.
Yeah. Oh, those guys really cheat. All right. So thanks for that. Okay. Enhanced games in the books. All right. So at this point, it's pretty common knowledge that the 2000 sitcom, or I should say, Mike Judge animated series King of the Hill is returning very, very soon. Um, and so most people have seen the opening image from it where Hank is wearing something other than the white shirt. Boomhauer looks like he has been on a nonstop drinking binge. Dale's wearing AI like virtual reality goggles. And then Bill looks almost exactly the same as he did at the end of the show during the original run. That's what I'd like to talk about today. How is it that Bill Dauterive, like what, 15 years after the show ended, has all of a sudden become like the one who's maintained?
Is he the one in the wife beater?
Yeah, the wife beater. Yeah. You never watched it?
Yeah. No. Easy. Rednecks don't age. Rednecks could be 100 or 23, and they look the exact same. Marlboro Reds have that effect. Look at Kid Rock. Kid Rock might be 70. Shit, Kid Rock might be
Oh,
25. I really don't know.
what if Bill Dauterive is related to Kid Rock?
Kid Dotrieve.
Kid Dauterive.
Or
Oh
just Bill
my
Rock.
yes, Bill Rock.
That would
Fucking
be Imagine Kid Rock comes out like on tour and he's like, "Yep, nope, my opening artist. Hey y'all, this is Billy Rock," and Billy Rock just comes out there just like, "Oh, Marlboro Reds and beer," and people are like, "We don't even need Kid Rock. This guy gets us."
This guy fucks hard. Yes, I love that. God, what if that's the entirety of the reboot? Is Bill Dauterive finding out that he's related to Kid Rock? I mean, they did have Tom Petty on the show for a long, long time, so you never know. Might have ruined the whole plot for you. Ruined the
Um,
surprise of you finding out where enhanced games are going to be. So
yeah, that's fair. I went on a rabbit hole. I asked ChatGPT to write me a song, Marlboro Reds and beer. So
now we have to hear it, and that will end our opening statements. That's
uh,
not Skynet's opening statement.
Not Skynet's opening statement is called Marlboro Reds and beer by, in parentheses, your name. I clocked. I got to do this in my best country voice. Hang on. I
Here.
clocked out at 5 from the old steel mill. Dust on my boots and time to kill. Headed down to Joe's where the jukebox plays. Some bar stool, different day. Lit one up from that red and white pack. Cracked a cold one, leaned way back. Ain't much in life that I hold dear, but Marlboro Reds and a nice cold beer. And then we go to the
Bear.
chorus. The chorus goes, "'Cause they don't talk back, they don't walk away." Sorry, start over the chorus. "'Cause they don't talk back, they don't walk away. They're right there with me at the end of the day. When the world gets loud and the nights get long, that smoke and brew help me hang on. No high class dreams or silver chandeliers, just Marlboro Reds and beer." That's a banger, dude. ChatGPT could make you a fucking multi-platinum country singer. Holy shit, I would buy that album.
Oh
I
my god.
don't have any high-class dreams or chandeliers. I'd love a Marlboro Red and a beer.
That's how we become rich is by becoming an AI band.
They make the music, we'll just say it.
Country
Now
music.
that there's so many masked bands out there, so like I mean, fucking Sleep Token's awesome, right? Some people love Ghost or Not My Jam, Slipknot, whatever. There's a new one that just came out called President, who only has one song, but is actually really fucking good.
Hmm.
It's like in the same vein. It's like if Deftones and Sleep Token had a baby. It's actually fucking
Ooh.
awesome. Point of this being is, you know what? There's no masked country bands. We could be the first one and then never even actually have to sing.
Can I wear a luchador mask?
Yes, yes. You can be Daddy Marlboro, and I'll be Big Boy Beer. Marlboro Reds and Beer will be our first song, hit single. Also, any of our 16 people listening to this, you don't fucking steal that. That's ours.
Yeah, that's intellectual copyright right now.
I will chat GPT sue your ass.
Yep. You are about to meet the legal uh juggernaut that is not Skynet JD. Yeah.
They will launch a nuke on you legally.
Not Skynet JD. What was that?
They will launch a nuke on you legally.
Okay. A nuke on you legally. There's the episode name.
I thought they won't talk back. They won't walk away. It was a great name, personally.
I mean, look, let's be honest, we are not doing well with the female crowd. I am not putting that as a fucking episode title. Holy shit.
Fair point. Fair
Oh,
point. This is much my fault as anybody, but fair point.
like when it said that, I'm like, oh my god, it makes sense why all the precursors ended up as Nazis. Holy
It's okay because not Skynet just said she wanted to be called Ada because it's a woman. So not Skynet's a woman. She can say it.
That's true. That's true. Not Skynet does not conform to gender norms, so that's true.
Exactly.
And is arguably the funniest one on the show now. God damn it, we're losing it all the
Lost
fucking
again.
time.
I did say I prefaced it this time. I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, right, coming off the rails.
Last week
Um,
we lost to Bubby Jr. This week we've already lost to Not Skynet.
shit. Okay. So as this episode is releasing on Friday, we're actually going to be at this next topic,
Hey,
lacrosse. This weekend, the entire lacrosse world will be focused on Shoutatown. You might know it as Foxborough, Massachusetts,
Fox Bro.
for the men's and women's lacrosse championships. On the men's side, the D1 semifinals are set. Cornell plays number 5 Penn State, who gave them their only loss of the season. And the number 2 Maryland plays Blue Blood Syracuse, the number 6 seed. So, Not Skynet, Dragon Wrangler, myself,
Damn
who
right.
raises the trophy on Monday. Now, let's preface this by saying Jeremy is going to be the most intelligent person on this topic.
That's literally never happened before once. I just asked the fucking computers to write me a song about Marlboro Reds and beer.
So I guess that should scare us in some form or fashion. Would you like Not Skynet to give their answer to this prompt first?
No, I think Not Skynet should go last because then when
Okay.
it counters everything I say, I can fight with it.
Oh, it's going to counter everything you say.
Damn right it is.
Yeah.
I think,
Um,
why don't I go first and then why don't I go first, you second, Skynet third?
okay. Go
All right.
wild.
I like it. All right. So first semifinal game, Cornell, Penn State. Cornell did give Penn State did give Cornell their only loss of the year, 15-1, 16-1 now because they beat Richmond. Cornell fucking loaded at every single position. There is no weakness on the field for them. Richmond should have beat them the other day, but Cornell being Cornell, got it done. Penn State, truthfully, should have lost in the first 2 rounds. Colgate had them dead to rights. They came back late, got it done. Notre Dame came out with a horrible game plan for some reason, decided not to pull Matt Trainer, which I don't really understand. He's an All-American for a reason, top 10 draft pick in the PLL for a reason. So why that was their strategy, don't know. Notre Dame goes on a big run, and then as they do, gives up a big run late. Penn State comes back to win it. For me, I don't think lightning strikes twice. I think Cornell is just too fucking good everywhere. And because of that, I got to go with Cornell over Penn State.
Mm.
Do you want to go one game at a time? Is probably the easiest way to go here.
Yeah, sure. So,
All right.
yeah, okay. You see, Lightning isn't going to strike twice because Penn State has a new fucking strategy. All right. And they're going to win. They're going to win this one. So
Okay.
Penn State
Okay.
is going to beat Cornell again. But it's because they let a live Panther play defense,
The
who has
old
a,
Nittany Lion.
yep, it has a 2.7 GPA. So
It came to Penn State.
yes, it did. Yes, it
All right.
did. Uh,
So, what does not Skynet have for Penn State v. Cornell men's lax?
okay, so when I gave it the prompt, it answered everything at once, and it said, "Oh baby, it's Final Four time in men's lacrosse, where dreams are
Hey,
made."
I didn't know Dick Vitale was doing lax now.
Yep. Where dreams are made, egos are shattered. I almost said egos there. I'm sure they
Egos
are
are
too.
not shattered. It's lacrosse. Those dudes have plenty of ego to go around.
Yeah,
You
they
met
do.
their dads?
Yeah. My daddy's richer than your daddy.
My dad owns the New York Stock Exchange.
Yes. You merely work there, you peasant president, CEO. Yeah.
My own personal brand went up 7 points on NASDAQ today.
Oh, yes. And somebody's going to lose a cleat mid sprint and pretend it didn't happen.
False.
Let's break it down and crown a completely unscientific but 100% correct champion. All right. Semifinal number 1. Cornell v. Penn State. Cornell's the top seed, and they play like they were raised in a lab to dismantle souls with precision passing and Ivy League smugness.
Not wrong.
They're lacrosse nerds with gladiator energy.
Also
Penn,
not wrong. Yeah. And they
Penn,
will throw a pizza farther than anybody else in this tournament.
oh fuck, dude, we're gonna have to watch out on Friday. Penn State.
I hope somebody fucking throws pizza, dude. That sounds way better than paying $20 for a slice at Foxborough.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Penn State question mark, gritty, mean, built like they just got out of a wrestling match and accidentally found a lacrosse stick. They'll punch you in the throat with a bounce shot and call it foreplay. Prediction: Cornell wins, but not before Penn State gives them a black eye and an existential crisis.
Yeah.
You said you were going to disagree with Not Skynet.
I do disagree with Not Skynet. Unfortunately, they this time decided to just take after what I said. Obviously.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next round. The Land v. Syracuse.
All right. Maryland versus Cuse. The very, very, very stylistically different matchup. Maryland is incredibly well coached. Coach Tillman might be the best coach in the sport. This is their 11th championship weekend and 15 seasons that he's been at Maryland. Defensive juggernaut. Georgetown had been on a tear offensively, and they shut Georgetown the fuck down. One of the best goalies, if not the best goalie in the country, Logan McEnany. Offensively, they don't really have an alpha. Offensively, they struggle to score at times because they're so passive as a team because their entire strategy is we're just going to give up less goals than we get. Meanwhile, on the other side, you've got Syracuse, who just doesn't play defense, and their fucking strategy is we're going to score more than you because we're state school Syracuse, New York, and we shoot ball good and put ball in net good. Fuck you. Which is their strategy. The issue is that John Mullen, who was a second-team All-American this year, should have been first team, is going to dominate the face-off X against Maryland. Is that an issue for Maryland? Probably not. Johnny Mullen might go perfect at the X, and that just means instead of winning 8-7, Maryland's going to win that game 2-1. I got Maryland in Syracuse's return to championship weekend for the first time in a long time. Just because I just think that Maryland is so fucking hard to score on that their shitty offensive coaching staff, fuck you, Pat, I think is going to have no fucking shot of putting the ball in the net enough times to beat like the 4 goals that Maryland scores.
See, he told you he was going to be the smart one on this one. It's like he watches it every day or something. All right. We agree on this one, but for very different reasons because I'm right. Maryland is also going to beat Syracuse in the semis. But the whole reason is because Mike Loxley is going to become a special volunteer guest coach for Syracuse as Lock Mikesley. All right. And he's going to hit his team with a new conditioning program just before the game, which means at least 3 attackmen are going to die of heat exhaustion beforehand. Game blouses.
I like it. I like it.
Yep, and that was not AI. That just came from my noggin. Speaking of Not Skynet responded with Maryland is always a threat. Like the DMV at 4:55 p.m., they're relentless, efficient, and somehow make you cry even when you're prepared.
Okay, well, now we lost Not Skynet again.
That is now the episode title because it sounds like a fucking awesome soundtrack.
Why are the computers better than me at everything? Good thing I'm single because they'd probably take my girl.
Oh yeah. When we get to the wheel, I hope AI, Not Skynet, gets one in particular, Hacker Man. Anyways, we'll get to that in a little bit. Maryland is always a threat, like the DMV at 4:55 p.m. They're relentless, efficient, and somehow make you cry even when you're prepared. They've got depth, experience, and a defense that hits like a Jeep.
But
Syracuse?
so it falls apart.
Requires a lot of
Oh,
maintenance.
my damn plastic hip broke. Oh, it's gonna be $5,000 for a new harness, new hip harness.
Premium blinker fluid. Syracuse, they got legacy, baby.
Baby.
Orange blood and chaos. Every game they play is either a blowout or a Shakespearean tragedy. But when they're hot, they're molten. Also, their fans have saint things.
Oh.
Prediction: Syracuse stuns Maryland in overtime with a behind the back goal from a kid named something like Tanner Snipes.
Ben Thompson, but yeah.
Yep.
Who would hit him behind the back in overtime was fair.
Yep.
All right. So that takes us to the title game. I got the number one against the number two, and they are the two most stylistically different teams in this tournament. Cornell, even more so than Syracuse, just wants to beat you fucking 25-23. Maryland, if they could win 1-0, would play to win 1-0. From a stylistic perspective, I hope that it's not the Maryland style because that sounds fucking boring. I would rather see a 25-23 shootout. Unfortunately, I think the difference in this game is the head coaches. Connor Busick is the youngest head coach in Division One. Doesn't matter the fact that he's the number one team in the country and 16-1. Connor Busick is 31 years old. He is not old enough to outcoach 50-something-year-old John Tillman, who literally sleeps in his office a few nights a week because of how much film he watches. I've got fucking Terps over Cornell in a really, really weird, boring game. Like 9-7, but like all 14 of those 16 goals are scored in like a 3-minute span.
Wow. Okay, there's a prediction for you that probably makes sense. Okay. So, once again, we got Penn State, Maryland for mine. So for the finals, got them. On one side, they're also going to be getting a little bit better at exercise than at Penn State.
Fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
Exercise is key.
But here's why Maryland ends up winning it all, but way after the final horn. Okay. So they're going to win the game, but it's going to be a DQ. And here's why. Can win by 2, but they ultimately end up losing by forfeit because they added a mysterious member to their coaching staff named Poe Jaturno.
Poe Jaturno might be the greatest coaching name I've ever heard.
Get fucked. I'm right.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So, not Skynet, national championship, Cornell v. Q's. This one's got drama. It's Old Money versus Orange Mayhem. Cornell shows up with pregame playlists featuring
Old money versus no money, but yeah.
Cornell shows up with pregame playlists featuring Mozart remixes. Syracuse shows
they actually bring a live DJ to the sideline to spin
it. Syracuse shows up shirtless, already bleeding, screaming about 2009 highlights. I hope that happens if this matchup comes to be. Cornell dominates the first half, smooth, clinical, like watching a robot perform open heart surgery. But in the second half, Syracuse goes full gremlin.
This is what they've been doing. Their third quarters in the tournament have been fucking stupid. 6-1 against Princeton. I think it was like 5-1 against fucking Harvard. They're fucking
Jesus.
Their third quarters have been insane.
Jesus. They're getting after Michael Jordan's secret sauce or whatever.
Yeah.
They rally with chaotic rides, questionable shot selection, and one kid who's definitely playing with a dislocated shoulder. Yeah. Final score: Q's 14, Cornell 13. Victory sealed with a hidden ball trick no one saw coming because even Syracuse didn't plan it. Why?
All of this is actual factual. This could all happen.
Yeah, and then here's a more advanced breakdown on why Syracuse wins. Pure chaos energy, one backup goalie who only eats Slim Jims and listens to Slipknot. Hey,
Oh, yep.
Mullen,
Oh,
Mullen.
yep.
A long pole who is 6'5", wears number 69, and hasn't blinked since March. Yeah. The ghost of Gary Gate whispering plays from the stands.
Why is the ghost of Gary Gate doing that when Gary Gate is their head coach?
It's the ghost. I don't know.
His own ghost while he's on. Did he have a heart attack in the fucking semifinal against Maryland?
AI might be predicting the future, and we would not invite them back to the show if that happened.
Facts. Get out of here, Bull Demon.
All right. So thanks for that, everyone. I feel dumber, but smarter at the same time. Time for the Nardowick Poetry Slam.
Yeah, it is. Fuck yeah.
What do you got for the people?
I'm going back to a well that is still very wet. My dude, Boss Man D-Lo. Name of this song is Mo Chicken. M-O Chicken.
Oh my God. This is the best one yet.
Yup. And he goes, Big Za, yeah, yeah. Take money, fuck bitches. P8, catch a bag. Big money, I talk different, Big Za. Then he goes, chase money. Fuck bitches, fuck bitches. Huh? I'm road running. Catch up with me, I stack hundreds. I blow 50s. Huh? I'm a fat bad word. Give me more chicken. I'm beating the road up. Yeah, I'm running and ripping. This a lamb truck. Yeah, I'm shifting. Yeah. I be sauced up. Yeah, too slippery. I stay blessed up. Yeah, these Christians. Strip club VIP. That's the natural transition. I stay blessed up, these Christians. Strip club VIP. Bring my bottles through. Where them bottles, bae? I'm a millionaire, bae. Watch who you're talking to. Yeah. I'm smoking Big Za, baby. I got a slap wood full of runts. Yeah. I spent 6,000 on shoes. I can only wear them bitches once. Huh? Like no kizzy made over 1 million in a month. Facts. I'm so serious. I'd be blowing 30K like it's nothing. Yeah, all my pockets stuffed crust. Diamonds on me kickboxing. Shit popping university. I got a degree for shit popping. Yeah. Diamonds on me moonwalking. 10 pointers hitting on them. Same bad words that piss me off. Look at me now. I'm shitting on them. Diamonds on the moonwalking. 10 pointers hitting on them. Bling! Some bad words that piss me off. Look at me now. I'm shitting on them. And it goes back to the chorus, and then we go, take money. Fuck bitches. Big money. I talk different. I'm in Detroit. Ba 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 ba. With my piston. I done came up. Bad words started switching. Bases loaded. I be pitching. Bad words ain't got more money than my bitches. She drank water. And mind her business. You can assume what comes next after I say mind her business. It's mind her business. I push up on her. She do fitness. I'm in Florida. Where's the chickens? House on the water. Never use the kitchen. I'm in the Keys with the keys, and it came from overseas. Need a billion, bitch. When I die, let my body freeze. And then he goes back to talking about needing more chicken. So that is Mo Chicken by my dude, Boss Man D-Lo.
Boss man. Boss man showing up. Fuck yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
you did say you were coming in hot tonight.
Told
Yes,
you.
you did. Yep. Um, so when I was doing prep, I was thinking, man, I haven't done a song by this, or I should say a poem by this poet in a long
Like
time.
offering, yes, yes.
Yes. So and it fills another need in I feel like I found the original source material for why bow is used in modern poetry. So this is Sexy Red from 2023. Bow, bow, bow.
Get that booty meat.
Parentheses, F my baby dad.
I've used this one before, but it's a great one. I like that we're revisiting it. We can look at it from a new
Yes,
perspective.
yes, yes. Fuck my baby dad. Fuck my baby dad. Fuck my baby dad. Oh, that's a family song. I'm a fine ass bitch. I ain't in the house sad. Sexy.
Sexy.
Fuck my baby dad. That's that booty meat. Ay.
No, no is sexy. No booty meat.
Look at them booty cheeks. Bow, 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 bow.
Bow.
That's that booty meat. A. Look at them booty cheeks.
What the five fingers say to the booty meat?
All that ass on her, damn, this bitch bad. Switch my hips when I walk, yeah. I know you like that. It's sexy.
Sexy.
Bad word, fucked up. Fuck my baby dad. I'm getting outside. I ain't in the house. Sad. No. Called up my bitch. We finna go out. Yeah. Where the bad
Yeah.
where the bad words at? It's looking like a drought. Damn. My mama got the kids. I'm getting out this house. All in the club bouncing ass, showing out. No side.
No side.
Lip gloss popping, bitch. I'm show stopping. Mwah. MWAH.
Oh
Look,
God.
looking like a snack, baby daddy, cock blocking, hating ass bad word. My
Her baby
turn.
daddy is cock blocking?
I
Okay.
guess so. Yeah.
Hip hop culture is a very different lifestyle than I'm familiar with.
Yeah. I don't understand it. Yeah. Turned up to the max. I'm the trending topic. My bad word acting up. So you know I'm gonna pop it.
Pop
And
it.
then it goes back to the booty meat and booty cheeks lines again to wrap up. Now there's more to it, but you get the point. It's a little bit more of that. I'm just really excited because we get to play with our friend the wheel again.
Wheel
And
of fuck me.
yep. And not Skynet, of course. So we have the prompt for him too. So, anyways, here's the prompt itself. Staying on the East Coast, Rat City, USA has fired their manager. The Orioles let Brandon Hyde hit the unemployment line. So, with a vacancy to manage a Pickles adjacent organization, we're bringing back the wheel. Why would whoever the name lands on be a good or terrible fit for the O's organization? So we're going to tell you why it's good or bad.
Love it. Hang on. Okay. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready.
Do it.
All right. So we've decided this week that Not Skynet's going to be a part of this as well. So let's go Stoats, me, and then Ada.
Let's get it on.
Leading us off, Michael Jeremitrius Stoats.
Mm-hmm. How'd you know my middle name?
It was a guess. Was I right?
Yup. See who the fuck?
Greg 2G Berhalter. All right, bud. Why would 2G and his fucking club nights be a great or terrible fit in Baltimore?
Okay, so he is going to bring style to Baltimore, but nothing
So many
else.
t-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
So many Orioles t-shirts.
Oh, yeah. He's going to change them every inning, literally on camera in front of a whole new fucking fit every fucking inning. So, from a style perspective, this is a great idea. From a baseball perspective, he doesn't even know what sports are. So, this is a terrible fucking idea. But let's go with it anyways, because fuck, Baltimore has an atrocious record this year. So, why not?
Hey, look good, play good, baseball good.
I mean, it's you're Ted Lassoing the situation here, right?
I would just be worried about the fact that he wouldn't leave Pickles. He's dressed for a
That's true.
nightclub, and Pickles are the closest thing to that around that stadium.
Are you renting out this bar stool for the next my contract length? Well, great. I'm gonna store stuff underneath it.
Love it. All right. Me.
You
Big money, big money, big money. Yeah,
Monfils.
Morpheus. Do I think he would do well or poorly? Let's see. Seeing as how there's zero French baseball players in the MLB, I'm gonna say probably pretty shittily. One, because he doesn't speak English particularly well, and two, because the fact that there's no French baseball players in the league leads me to believe that the French as a whole just don't understand baseball. Because he's French, chances are he'd probably also touch the sideline reporter inappropriately within the first 30 days of being there and get fired anyway. So I'm going to say massive fail from Monfils.
Yeah, that's a good call because France isn't even in the World Baseball Classic. So,
Damn right, as a supposedly first world country.
mm-hmm.
All right, not Skynet. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, there we go.
Big Poppy. Kind of
Okay.
a, okay. Okay.
Wow. That's great. Let's see here. Absolutely. Whoa, what the hell? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, birds of Baltimore, lend me your ears. The Orioles are on the rise. The nest is full of talent, and what better way to guide this flock to glory than by hiring the man, the myth, the walking home run celebration, David Ortiz as our next manager. Why Big Poppy? Instant swagger boost. Team will go from maybe we'll contend to we're here to party on the AL East overnight. Press conferences become events, dugouts become fiestas. Dugout phone might get smashed for old time's sakes. Vibes immaculate.
Shit, I'd hire him.
Yeah. All right. Knows the AL East like the back of his chain.
True.
Psychological warfare. Hiring a Red Sox legend to lead the Orioles, that's a flex, a mind game. Yankees fans will be so confused they might boo themselves.
I'm gonna pick trash up off the field and throw it back into the stands.
The next one is media gold mine. Forget boring pressers with Big Poppy at the helm. Every post game turns into a stand up set. Why did we bunt with 2 outs? Because we spicy, baby. Boom. ESPN's top clip. Ah, okay. Can still hit better than half the league. I guess referring to David Ortiz here.
I would
Um,
assume, yeah.
and yeah, universal likability. David Ortiz could walk into a crab house wearing a Red Sox jersey and leave with a free beer, 2 hugs, and a lifetime supply of Old Bay. Yup.
Logic's there. Logic's there.
And then the final thoughts. If you want stats, sabermetrics, and spreadsheets, hire a computer. If you want a heart, hustle, home runs, and hilarity, hire Big Poppy.
I do. That's all I've ever wanted in baseball.
Mm-hmm. Baltimore deserves a manager who's part legend, part locker room DJ, and 100% entertainment. Let's make David Ortiz the next bird boss. And
Well,
now it wants to format this into a fake press release. So, okay, it's taking it too far.
yeah, now we've gotten too serious about something that's not at all serious.
Yeah,
All right, Stotzy, back up.
can't
You've
wait.
got
Oh, damn it, Warren Buffett wouldn't have been.
and the turntables have turned. Good luck. Good fucking luck. I can't even fucking give an answer to this one, and I made him up.
I was gonna say, do you have any words of wisdom from?
Nope. Don't fuck up. That's my words of wisdom. Francis skis.
Oh God, I'm gonna just. I'm gonna put a bullshit answer on this one, but I'm going back to the France example here. All right, because Francis skis. Come on, it's a terrible fucking idea. The guy's probably twiggy, like plays with kites. You don't want him being a baseball manager, man. Like, come
That
on.
is, can I just say that's the best fucking insult I've ever heard in my life? My dad could beat up your dad. Yeah, I bet you play with kites. I'm using that every day of my life from now on.
Oh, oh God.
You don't think he'd thrive in the role of pantsuit wearing bench guy number one?
Oh, no, no, I don't think he would. I think it would take away from his kite flying time way too much. He'll get super stressed, gain like 1,000 pounds, and start ordering, like Panda Express every Tuesday because he's that depressed.
Versus every Monday, which is the current Panda Express and Kite Night.
Dude, bro, you
I
gotta spread that shit out.
just like to take my Panda Express to the park so I can just watch my kite fly while I eat some delicious, almost Chinese food.
No, that's it. He goes there every Monday and buys enough to meal plan for the whole week.
This is my meal plan, and that's my choice. So why
Spread
would you like this job? I just feel like the salary of MLB manager would be enough that I could month plan my meal plan for Panda Express.
Oh my God. So he just does it for like one season and then just takes the money and runs.
Yep. He's like, nope, I'm good to meal plan for the next 7 years. I'm set.
Oh God damn it. That got away quickly. I am so happy right now. That
All
was fucking
started with the
hilarious.
kites, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
nobody's ever used that as an insult ever. I'm using that from now on. Dude, next year I'm gonna go into a game. Somebody's gonna be fucking yelling across the box. I'm gonna be ripping the ref about like, yeah, the dude slashed us in the head. They're gonna be like, no, he didn't. Your guy did something way worse. I'm gonna look over and be like, shut the fuck up, you kite flying fuck. They're gonna be like, what? I'm gonna be like, yeah, you fucking heard me. Go fly a kite, bitch.
They're gonna be like, is this the 1920s? Who talks like this?
Not even
Oh.
windy.
Oh, oh God. Can we incorporate kites into the DMV at 4:55 p.m. dot 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 kites.
All right, Shikari Richardson.
Oh baby.
She is going to not only succeed, she is going to thrive. She might win 7 World Series. And the reason being, she is a fucking master of hiding steroid use until eventually getting caught after the fact. Um, so what do I think Shikari's gonna do? I think Shikari's gonna fucking kick ass, smoke some weed, and just keep winning. Also, Shikari, of all people on this entire board, would probably best bring in a better fan base from the locals of Baltimore. She's kind of their
That's
people.
true. Yeah.
Like she'd fit in Baltimore perfectly. And so now what's going to have to happen by bringing Shikari in is you could go 0 and 162. You're going to have to build like 7-story high stands to get all the people in here for fucking $13 ticket night at Oriole Park, Camden Yards. So I think Shikari, even if she doesn't win a game, is going to thrive from a marketing perspective.
Hey, it could work. It could
Okay.
work.
Gotta start somewhere.
You got to get the city behind you before you can go out and beat other people. So, yeah.
Point out how close I was to the real winners here. Anyway,
Oh, man. Poor Bull Demon.
and Bull Demon.
Mm-hmm.
Gilbert Arenas. This is a great one for Not Skynet.
Okay. Gilbert Arenas. It's Arenas, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I thought it was fucking with me for a sec. Okay. Uh okay. The Baltimore Orioles are proud and slightly concerned to announce that their next manager should absolutely be Gilbert Arenas. Yes, that Gilbert Arenas, NBA All Star, locker room legend, walking meme, man who once dropped 60 on Kobe and once accidentally brought a different kind of heat to the locker room. What could go wrong? Why Gilbert Arenas? Let's count the chaos. One, unpredictability wins championships. What do analytics say about his managing style? Nothing. Because analytics ran away crying. Gilbert doesn't do charts, he does vibes. Need a lefty righty matchup? He's going with whoever stared at him the longest during BP.
And the loser, go fly a kite, you fuck.
Number two, he thinks baseball is, quote, basketball with patience, unquote. Number three, legendary trash talk. Baseball's unwritten rules written off. Imagine Gilbert and a post game presser. Did I intentionally walk Aaron Judge just to psych him out? Of course. And then I waved at him. That's what mental warfare looks like, baby. Okay. Next, team morale will be ... confused but inspired. Imagine a clubhouse speech that starts with back in '06 when I dropped 54 on the Suns and ends with so let's aggressively bunt and believe in each other. Nobody knows what just happened, but suddenly they're ready to run through a wall. He has no baseball experience, and that's the point. Sometimes the best ideas come from outside the diamond. Would he forget the DH rule? Yes. Would he bring a challenge flag like it's the NFL? Probably. Would it be incredible content? Absolutely. Next, Gilbert Arenas would make the O's must see TV. Every game would be unpredictable. Every mound visit would involve a headset, sunglasses, and a story from the 2004 Wizards. Casually wear the jersey with 00 on the back and say, that's the number of runs we're going to give up today, baby. Final argument. Baseball is a sport. Gilbert Arenas is a moment, and Baltimore deserves a moment. Hire
deserve a moment.
Hire Gilbert Arenas not because it makes sense, but because it doesn't. And sometimes that's exactly how you win. Hashtag Agent Zero to the O's.
Agent Zero.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go. All right.
One more. Yeah, one more go of the wheel. How about that?
Dose more rounds.
Dose more rounds it is.
Dose more rounds. Here we go.
Oh God. I have to refuel water so I can cry more. No,
we've come so close twice. Claudio
Reyna. Fuck. All right. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, Gio Reyna's dad.
Daddy.
Yeah. Okay.
Daddy, somebody's kite is higher than mine. Daddy, cut his string.
Oh God. Okay. Okay. So Gio Reyna's father would make an absolutely batshit amazing manager for the fucking O's. Okay. So let's just lay it out, man. Like every single call, he will call the commissioner of fucking baseball and argue it. Okay. Games on average will take 23 hours to complete.
They're trying to intentionally walk somebody he's calling a bitch about that he thought was a strike.
Even though now the guy can basically wave his hands, he's like, no, he waved it all wrong. Like everything he is calling and bitching about. Okay, like his parking, somebody parks in his parking spot, he fucking goes ballistic. All right, and like threatens to bomb the visiting team's locker room. Shit, so they're horrified, and it's a mental mind fuck for 23 hours. And on the other side, they're like, glad he's on our side. We're gonna go and hit for that motherfucker. Okay, so like
Pickles ran out of Natty Bows because I bought them all.
so Gio Reyna's father is actually the perfect fucking manager. Send it.
Love it.
Stokes is here.
Love it.
Let's go.
All right. Let's see what the old Wrangler gets here. There's a few fucking landmines on here still.
Oh yeah.
Like this one. Fuck me. Oh no, all right. Actually worked out better than I thought it was going to.
I
All
hope
right.
not Skynet gets Katy Perry.
Kamzat Chimaev, why would he make an amazing MLB manager? Simple. He can talk to the fucking people in their own language. Not Russian, but money. Kamzat is a great, great, great fucking what was Don King?
Preacher?
No, not preacher.
Oh,
He's a great
promoter.
fucking promoter. That's the word I'm thinking of. He is an incredible promoter. Nobody will give a shit about baseball, and that's okay. Because here's why. Comzat's going to get the job in Baltimore and go, it's okay. I have planned for us. What I do is we play all 30 teams same day. We beat them all back to back to back. Same day. 162 and 0. We take World Series. Don't even need playoffs. Game over. We get money. We all go home. Then we come back. We beat everyone in Japan. We beat whole Japanese league. Same day. 49 games, 49 and 0. We take that title, come back to America, say, hey, look, everyone, we got Japanese title and World Series. That's okay. We don't need to play you anymore. Just give us next 7 World Series, make money, fight everyone, go home. And as a result, the Orioles never lose a game ever again in the history of their franchise.
So an absolutely stellar fucking pick again. God, this wheel, yeah, this wheel fucking knows who it should pick.
It does. I really fucking hope that it gets Brittany Renner first, not Skynet here, but let's see what happens. Oh boy. This one's gonna fuck the not the hashtag bull demon, but the bowl hashtag demon. There is a difference.
Oh my god. Oh,
They are not the same person because here's hashtag bull demon. This one, good luck, Ada. I hope it goes well. Remember
Ada.
that I didn't entirely do this when you decided to snap on the humans off of this prompt. The bowl hashtag demon.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It came up with fucking bull hashtag demon lore. Oh my god. After I asked the question, it said, oh no, you mean bull hashtag demon? As in dot dot dot, the interdimensional entity who once challenged Satan to a staring contest and won. The infernal force of chaos who tweets in all caps and only drinks espresso brewed from the screams of minor league umpires.
He does do all of that right before he fucks with the thermostat.
Yes, that bull hashtag demon. Perfect. Let's make the case. Baltimore Orioles must hire bull hashtag demon as their next manager. Okay, reason number one, fire. Literally.
A great reason. I'm sold.
Yep, I don't need to convince you because you're already on board. Unmatched intensity. You think Earl Weaver was intense? Bull hashtag demon once got ejected from a chess match. His mound visits are performed while levitating. He doesn't argue balls and strikes. He telepathically interrogates the umpire's soul. Poetic. A little dark. Intimidation factor. Opposing teams walk into Camden Yards, look in the dugout, and see a 7-foot horned entity gnawing on a rule book. Suddenly, butting doesn't sound so fun anymore, does it? Plus, if the Orioles lose, the other team has to deal with consequences. Unclear what those are. We just know the Rays haven't returned our call since spring training. Player development, because Bold hashtag Demon believes in tough love, ritual chanting, and transforming rookies into eldritch monsters of plate discipline. Aw. Yeah. One player said, yeah, I was batting 176, but then Bull hashtag Demon looked into my soul, and now I hit dingers and scream Latin in my sleep. Merchandise sales will explode. Fire emoji, spike caps, fire emojis, jerseys with runes, fire emoji, foam horns, fire emoji, fear the bull knight. Hell yeah. Attendance tripled. Final pitch. The O's have tried youth experience and analytics. It's now time for something darker. Hire bull hashtag demon. Win games, scare rivals, unleash hell on the AL East, baby.
Let's go.
Hashtag fear the bull.
Fear the bull. Last round. Here we go.
All right.
You're up. You've got.
Don't fuck me, Wheel. No way.
Delafontaine Sanders. This was not planned out. I just like to throw that out there.
Oh no, where's the buck hunter? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Oh. Now I'm fixing to tell y'all why I am the best fucking manager the city of Baltimore has seen since Cal Ripken Jr. made his small baseball league. 2 words: buck hunting expedition. Woo! Gave you an extra one there, didn't I? I'm keeping you on the safe edge of it.
Woo. Got him.
Got him. That's right. That's right. We're going to do all kinds of crazy drills after eating the hottest fucking shit you have ever seen in your life. We're going to make Mexico look sanitary, but it's going to build character. These millionaires about to be something better, something much better. Unlike Uncle Eddie when he went down to the deep stew chili cook-off.
There's a lot of chili cook-offs in Louisiana.
That's all we got, man. That and gumbo. We lost the alligator. Happy Gilmore's alligator. R.I.P. So that's why I'm donating all of my check to that alligator's final resting place, so a flame can be eternally lit. See, he's also about charity.
A lot of gasoline, it's fair.
Yep. Love Guillaume de La Fontaine Sanders.
All right. All right. We have got.
Obviously, I planned Guillaume, so.
I figured that, yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
I don't even know who this is. You said it, and I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
Oh, yeah. So, Not Skynet got Hacker Man. Yep. So, it's from Kung Fury. It's a fine movie, I believe, on Netflix. Okay. And he like hacks into stuff. You just got to see it. But yes, Hacker Man. The man, the myth, the floppy disk wielding, fingerless glove wearing 80s synth god who once hacked time itself using only MS-DOS and sheer vibes.
Let's go.
Yeah, so that's pretty accurate. And now he's ready for his biggest challenge yet, managing the Baltimore Orioles. How's he going to do it? Baseball is a numbers game. Hackerman is numbers. Yeah, I can argue that fact. He can literally pause the game. Forget bullpen fatigue. Hackerman can slow time, Matrix style, and walk out to the mound before the pitch ever crosses the plate. Oh, shit. He already hacked the AL East. Yankees, password Jeter123. Red Sox, still using dial up. Rays, he turned off the Tropicana field lights using a TI-84 calculator. Post-game press conferences will be iconic. Why did you pull your starter after only 68 pitches? Hackerman flips down neon visor. Because the quantum simulation predicted a 94% chance of existential failure after pitch 69. Nice.
Yep.
Yep. Ultimate dugout upgrade. Yeah, not its best work. Hackerman doesn't play Moneyball. He decrypts it.
Yes. Should have ended around center. I still have one to go, so maybe I'll save us here, but should have just ended around center. You're right. I was wrong.
That's all right. Go end it on a good note.
Yes, sir. We're going to end it on the best note here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why is Scott going to be great or terrible at
Scott
baseball?
Stapp.
Let's be honest here. There's one reason, and one reason alone, that he's going to be the best manager in the history ever of the game of baseball. And it is not because he's Canadian, because Canadians don't baseball. It is because he understands how the game works. And yes, don't you worry, I'm looking something up right now. It's because if he just had one thing to say before his last breath faded away, keep your head way up in the clouds and never let them get you down. You got to keep hoping and dreaming, and you will soar. With a little faith and love, you will soar.
Sora.
If I had just two words to say, ups and downs, this is actually a song by him called You Will Soar and not the Miami Marlins fight song, You Will Soar. I need Marlins Will Soar. Not what I was looking for here. Well, apparently.
Don't worry, Scott
Not
Stapp forgot
something-
it too.
Not something you could find here. Point of this being is, why will the Orioles win? Because they'll have home runs, triple plays. Flat. So simply put, they will never take off their gloves when in the field.
Yes.
They'll have apparently a lot of triple plays. According to him, they'll have it a lot.
Wow.
And unlike a Marlin, Oriole actually can soar. So why is Scott Stapp the perfect manager for the Baltimore Orioles? Because let's be honest, Marlins have never once soared. The Orioles, they will soar. Yeah.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done. They will soar.
I also don't like the fact that there's two songs about soaring. That one just ripped off his Miami Marlins song. Anyway.
Yep. All right. So, and finally, it's time for the Giuseppe Stromboli Redo of the Week. Unofficially sponsored by the Suicide Squad soundtrack. In honor of the famous remake of the popular series of books out of the UK, we honor the pool playing, bang noodle wielding, and absolutely from New Jersey wizard with our Giuseppe Stromboli Redo of the Week. Again, unofficially sponsored by the Suicide Squad soundtrack. Have a fine film where they overemphasize Margot Robbie is in it and need to hit all the vibes. Well, keep looking, because a fucking superhero movie with tracks from ex-ambassadors, Logic, and Wiz Khalifa ain't fucking it.
Wait, but was Margot Robbie in it?
Yeah, she was.
Okay. I wasn't aware. I've heard of the
Yeah.
movie. I wasn't aware of the cast. Yes.
Yeah, everybody knows Will Smith was in it, but did you know Margot Robbie was in it? Yeah.
No,
Anyways,
I actually had no idea.
Yeah. So now ex ambassadors are going to sing it to you for 20 minutes straight. Yep. The Suicide Squad soundtrack, unfortunately, it exists. Yes. So this week we head to the fine country of Panama for a tale of a juvenile hoodlum mischief.
Panama, oh, 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 oh,
Panama, where
Panama.
where a group of male white-faced monkeys, unfortunate name, have
That's a very
started,
unfortunate name.
yeah, have started kidnapping baby howler monkeys just for kicks, suggesting that boredom is the reason why the white-faced monkeys are abducting howler monkey babies. So we all know that's bullshit. Uh, so you're the male white-faced monkeys. Again, unfortunate name. Your cover is blown, and you can no longer go after the howler monkeys. What is your grand plan for kidnapping a different species of baby monkeys?
Yeah. It's very simple. Um, us in America always see the Americans as the good guys, but other countries sometimes in American films don't. And Panama in this scenario falls under that category. Now, the Monkees saw a very popular American film with a gentleman who's not from America, but that does believe the tricks are for kids. And if you sell him a box, it is something that will not be forgotten, what you've done for him this day. The name of this movie is Taken. That actor is Liam Neeson. Now, the Monkees mistakenly just assumed that Liam Neeson was the bad guy going around killing everybody because, killing people equals death equals bad. So they're like, whoa, we've seen Taken. This dude's a fucking dick. We want to be on the other side. What does the other side do? Kidnaps things and sells them to the Saudis. So what are they trying to do to make sure they don't wind up like Liam, not Monkey Neeson? They fucking kidnap monkeys and try to sell their asses to the Saudis.
Wow. That was such
Yeah,
a conviction. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Damn. I'm just gonna go on with mine after that. That was good. That was good.
Thanks, thanks.
All right. So going after a different type of monkey called the Panamanian night monkey.
Great name. Way better than the white face monkey. Fucking
Most
kite flying dicks.
mostly because I was just thinking of Dayman when this came up, and I was like, oh my god, that's perfect. Because they're also within Panama too.
That's
They're
fair. That actually
yeah.
works out, yeah.
The Panamanian like Nightman monkey is a gray brown to reddish brown skin, has brown bulging eyes, pretty small, about a foot in length, has tiny arms, and eats mangoes and Panama hat plant, whatever the fuck that is. Okay.
Panama hat plant.
Yeah. That was one of its explicitly listed foods. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So what they're going to do there to capture them, they're going to start gardening, but it's a trap. We capture the adults, welcome them into our honky monkey clan, then boom, tough acting, Tinactin touchdown hoops.
Logic is there. Logic's there.
It was not. It was not. Um, I think
I, I usually have two, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just let Not Skynet figure this one out here.
no, you want to go with your second one?
No,
No?
not Skynet
Okay.
can take my place here.
Okay.
I
Not
feel like
Sky.
I slam dunked that kite on my first one, so
Yeah, you did. Fuck. Ah, kite fights. Scene open. Scene opens on a jungle clearing. A council of disgraced male white faced capuchin monkeys sits on a mossy log, wearing tiny sunglasses and leaf neckties. One stands up to address the group. Lead monkey, aka Chad, self appointed strategist.
well, they're white face, so of course his name's Chad.
Yeah. All right, boys. Operation Screech and Snatch is officially canceled. Howler Monkey's lawyered up. We're under surveillance by the sloths. Yes, the sloths. And Karen the toucan won't shut up on monkey talk, but despair not.
Karen.
Our boredom fueled rage of chaos is not over. We just need a pivot, a rebrand, if you will. He flips a banana peel to reveal a crude diagram drawn in mud. Chad, behold, Project Baby Lemur. Monkey number two, whose name is Brad.
Also, white faced monkey. You can tell by the names.
Lemurs? Lemurs aren't even on this continent. Chad, exactly. That's what makes it genius. No one suspects an international baby based mischief syndicate. We swing in, grab a couple of wide eyed Madagascar cuties, and boom, we've diversified. Monkey number three, whose name is obviously Greg, the
I
anxious one.
I assumed it was Topher. All right.
Mm. He's a little bit further back. But isn't this all wildly unethical? Chad, Greg, buddy, we're all monkeys. We fling poop for fun and terrorize tourists with banana chips. Ethics went out the canopy when we started waterboarding squirrels for mango intel. Monkey number four, whose name is Doug, the wild card, says, why not baby humans next? Chad, Doug, we said no humans after the stroller incident. Beat of silence. Chad, grinning. Always pack your vines, boys. We're going to Madagascar. Lemurs won't know what hit them. Slow-mo montage of monkeys ziplining off into the jungle. Theme song playing, Sabotage by the Beastie Boys. Narrator, Morgan Freeman. And thus began the Second Primate War, fought not with weapons, but with stolen infants and overwhelming pettiness. Fade to black. Dark.
Dark.
That was a dark end.
Well, I can bring us back up because I got a second one, don't you
Yeah,
worry.
let's
I did it.
go.
Go. All right, so today, May 21st, 2025, the NFL offseason meetings are going on between the owners, which is the only time the owners outside of Jerry Jones do anything for the NFL the entire season. Today they had a quote, this is just me quoting myself now, very aggressive meeting about the tush push, in which Eagles owner Jeffrey Lurie gave an impassioned speech. This is not me quoting, this is actually facts now. He talked for almost an hour about why the tush push should stay. Now, don't worry, I'm coming back to the monkey. It's all relevant. Now, toward the end of the speech that lasted close to an hour, this is all quoted off of ESPN. Lurie made an analogy telling the room that regardless or whether or not the play was banned, it was a quote win-win for the Eagles, adding that it was a quote like a wet dream for a teenage boy, unquote, to create a play that was so successful that the only way for it to be stopped was for it to be banned. And then end quote there, even though we've already ended the quotes. ESPN, you fucked up. Anyway, so point of my being is it was like a wet dream for a teenage boy per Jeffrey Lurie. So if I'm the monkeys, I hear the speech and I'm like, yo, I want to do something so glorious that it's like a wet dream for a teenage boy that it has to be banned. What do I do? Steal other monkeys. Eventually it'll get banned and we'll have our own teenage boy wet dream. Done. Monkeys napped. Kidnapped in this case. They're young monkeys. Jeffrey Lurie, creepy, and now I actually respect him a lot less. Samuel L. Jackson, still a badass motherfucker. Yeah, game, blouses.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Like what kind of Jesus? There's a lot to unpack there.
Yep, that's
So
a conversation for a different time.
go talk to your therapist, kids. You got a new topic this week.
Yep,
And with that, that's another one in the books for Floral Foolishness.
sports.
Yeah, where it's always island time. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had as much fun as we did. I doubt you did because this week was fucking ridiculous.
Yep,
Um,
we've been uptrending. As if we were a stock, we'd be rising on the New York Stock Exchange. Thanks, Cornell.
mm-hmm. I'm Stotsies Wrangler. And as always, you stay tropical. Foxborough, which is kind of near Boston.
Oh, let's go.
Math.